Okay, I'm going to show you how to clean these windows and not get any spots on them. So with this kind of cleaning, the main thing is you've got to clean the frames. Okay, clean frames means clean windows. Especially important is these two bits here, that bit across there and that bit across there, because any dirt and dust, or lots of dirt and dust, is going to collect on the top of there, on the top of there. If we don't clear it properly and we go away, they might look perfectly clean, these windows, but an hour later little bits of dirty water from this bit here have gone onto the glass and caused spotting. So we need to make sure that we flush it away, get it away properly. So the first thing is we need a good flow rate, okay, at least 2 litres a minute. On my van, that means I have to set it about 63, okay, so a 63 flow rate on my van means I get over 2 litres a minute. A rule of thumb is you've got to go over everything at least twice, okay. Once is not enough, 3 times is overkill. Got to go over everything twice at least. Turn the water on, okay. And I'm making sure that that bit, especially, all that dirt is flushed away. Same here, right, this horizontal section, we're cleaning all the frame and the glass, and you can see here I'm going across the top of the glass, so if there's any dirty water droplets there, I'm going to get rid of those later. On this section here, I can't just clean that, I have to clean that bit as well. So the whole cross member needs to be cleaned. Okay, across the top of the glass, so if there's any dirty water droplets formed on that part there, I've just cleared them away. Okay, all bits on the window, so that's it. Okay, so we've done our job properly. We've made sure that we clean all those, the whole thing. We've gone over it twice. We've made sure that we flush any dirty water away. So there's only pure water on there. It's not going to leave any mineral deposits, and it's going to dry and it's going to be clean. But there is one reason, especially, why an hour or two later you may get spots on the windows, and that is because, if you notice, there are water droplets left on the window. There's always something left on a window when you clean it. You either leave soap behind, or you leave pure water droplets like we have. And if there's a quarry over there, or a building site, or we had it once where we had the fires on the Saddleworth Moors, and it's kicking a lot of dust, a lot of stuff into the atmosphere, then what's going to happen is some of that is going to stick to those water droplets. As they evaporate, it's not going to take the dirt with it, that's going to get left behind, and then you're going to get watermarks or spots on the windows. It's pretty noticeable when it is environmental though, you can tell straight away, because it'll pretty much be on most of the windows, or at least on one side of the building, and it won't just be a little spot in the corner, it will be pretty much all over the window, all over the glass. So we know it's environmental. And then typically we can go and look at next door's houses, and we know again there's an environmental dust in the atmosphere. So really, if there's a building site next door, or there's something like that, it's probably best to leave it till next time. There is one other reason why on a first clean we're talking about now, we have to pay particular attention, and that's oxidation. I'll show you what that is now. So here we are, just showing you that we can get the layer, that white stuff that's going on the windows, that's the oxidation layer. So it means we've got to go over this, just like on that apple, it's reacted with the oxygen in the atmosphere. What we need to do is go over that frame quite a number of times. Once or twice isn't going to do it probably. If we don't get rid of that layer, then there's quite likely to be some white spots left on the window. We could clean all the glass and walk away, but the water droplets that you see on top of the frame there, just above the glass, those could have some white oxidation material in there, and they could quite easily drip onto the glass and leave spots. So it's a symptom that the frames have not been cleaned for a long time. Might have had a window cleaner, might have had the windows cleaned, but a lot of window cleaners do not clean the frames at the time, and this oxidation layer can build up. Okay, so we've covered the main reasons there why you might get spotting using a reach and wash pole. So the first one is it's not been cleaned properly. Okay, so that dirt, especially on the horizontal cross members, has not been cleaned away properly. If that's not the case, it could be environmental, typically shown by there being watermarks all over the glass, and so it's probably something in the atmosphere and it's stuck to the water. Doesn't happen that often, but it does happen. And the last one was oxidation, so that's on a first clean. Those frames need going over many times to get rid of that oxidation layer. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed the video. If you've got any questions or anything to add, please leave comments and I will do my best to respond to all of them. Thank you.